men's tournament and as the doubles team reached the Wimbledon Junior semi-finals in 2019. Only 4 players separate the 23-year-olds in the world rankings, but Ferry, the higher at 140, overpowered his friend 6-love 6-2. It's never easy playing someone you know, and I was happy with our handle, that said Ferry, who has been dodged by a persistent arm injury similar to the one prevented British #1 Jack Draper for playing at Queen's. It's much better now, he added. Fingers crossed it will be good for the rest of the year. I changed myself a little bit and travel with a physio pretty much every week, but it's heading in the right direction. Very like Samuel giving a wild card for Wimbledon will face veteran Frenchman Adrian Manarino, who produced a shock by knocking out Czech third seed Jakub Mensik in 3-sets 2 3/4 hour marathon.
Stand up for the champions.
Moving away from the world of tennis, it's time to go into the big round letter game of soccer, talking about the world of football. Yes, it's all about the FIFA 2026 World Cup going on right there in Mexico, Canada, and USA. Yes, before the game that we played yesterday, the previous game, we couldn't find a winner with all the teams playing out a draw in their games. But yesterday, yes, there was just only one single draw in all of the 4 matches played, and they come.
Stand up for the champions.
Yes, sir, the headline says Messi net hat-trick to tie closer record with 16th World Cup goal. Lionel Messi made history on Tuesday night by tying Miroslav Klose's record for most men's World Cup goals at 16 after scoring a hat-trick to lead Argentina to a 3-0 win over Algeria. The hat-trick was the 11th of Messi's international career, but first at the World Cup at 38. He became the oldest player to score 3 goals in a game at the tournament. He came off late in the second half to a rousing ovation from the partisan Argentino crowd at the Jehar Field at Arrowfield Stadium. It's an honor being up there for what it means being alongside Klose and Brazil's Ronaldo, who is there also, but it doesn't mean anything, Messi said after the game. Kylian Mbappe is there too. He scored twice today. At the end of the day, they are stats and nothing more. He says it's an honor to compete with them, but it doesn't mean anything for me. Ronaldo, who I watched and is one of the greats, is not at the top, so it's just stats. When Messi took the field for defending champion Argentina's first group stage match, his 200th with the national team, he also became the first player to feature in 6 World Cups. Messi broke the record of 5-time World Cups held by Cristiano Ronaldo of Portugal, Antonio Caballa, Andres Guardado, and Rafael Marquez, all Mexico, and Lothar Matthaus of Germany. Ronaldo should equal the mark in Portugal's opener against Congo on Wednesday.
It's just life, that's how it is.
Messi gave Argentina the early lead in the first half with a left-footed strike from just outside the area. He then scored twice in the second half to complete the hat-trick and equal closest record of 16 goals for Germany. The Argentina captain was left in tears after his first goal. Why did I cry? It was something completely unrelated to football, Messi said after the match. I went through some difficult days, but I'm grateful to the entire delegation and my teammates because they were always by my side, giving me a lot of strength to help me get through it. The goals came 20 years to the day that Messi made his World Cup debut for Argentina in a match against Serbia and Montenegro. He scored in that one too and made him only the second player to score in 5 editions of the tournament.
Here we go. It's getting
Still all about Argentina and Lionel Messi this morning, and the coach of Argentina, Lionel Scaloni, says he's at a loss for words on record-setting Messi. Argentina national team manager Lionel Scaloni was left in awe after Lionel Messi's hat-trick propelled the La Albiceleste to a 3-0 victory over Algeria in the opening match of the 2026 World Cup. At a loss for words about Leo, what can I say is incredible, Scaloni said after the match. Messi made history on Tuesday night when tying the record for most World Cup goals at 16 with Miroslav Klose. He also became the ever first player to feature in 6 World Cups during Argentina match on Tuesday night. It's not about imagining if he could have a start like this. He's been doing this for 20 years, Scaloni said. People who watch football want to see him. It's not just Argentines. Beyond the result, we have to enjoy him. What he transmits to the world is incredible.
It's getting close. Now it's just
Argentina end the early lead in the first half with a left-footed strike from just outside the area by Messi. Messi went on to score twice in the second half before being substituted off in the 80th minute of the match. He left the field with a standing ovation from fans inside Kansas City Stadium. It's hard to explain, but we are not surprised by what he does because we see him every day, Scaloni said in the post-match press conference. As long as Leo wants to, he will be the best. He's been doing it every match for 20 years. It's thrilling to watch him. For anyone who loves football, is something difficult to explain. Yes, sir, those are the words of the coach of Argentina, showering praise on Lionel Messi and also giving him his accolade, doing it for the past 20 years. And what more can we say? The question is, can Argentina and Lionel Messi go all the way to defend the title they won 4 years ago? Moving away from the camp of the La Celeste of Argentina, let's go to the camp of the Le Blues, where another player broke the record, and he has put himself in the position of one of the all-time goal scorers for the French national team. Talking about Kylian Mbappe, who scores a stunner, breaks France's goal record in Senegal win. Kylian Mbappe moved himself up the World Cup career scoring chart and became France's record goal scorer with 2 goals in Le Blues' 3-1 Group I win against Senegal in East Rutherford, New Jersey on Tuesday. France tipped off as the pre-tournament favorite after winning in 2018 and reaching the final in 2022, were held by Senegal in the first half, but a fine pass from Michael Olise found Mbappe just after the hour mark, and the Real Madrid forward made no mistake. Paris Saint-Germain's Bradley Barcola then added a second in the 79th minute by dinking the ball over Senegal's Edouard Mendy shortly after coming off the bench before Ibrahim Mbaye notched a consolation for the African nation. Mbappe, though, saved the best until the last with the goal of the tournament so far. Deep into stoppage time, he dribbled with the ball before unleashing a shot into the top corner from 30 yards. Mbappe, 27, moved level with West Germany legend Gerd Müller on 14 World Cup goals with his double, taking him to third in the career rankings behind Germany's Miroslav Klose and Argentina's Lionel Messi, who have 16 each. Messi got there by collecting a hat-trick against Algeria. Later on Tuesday, Brazil striker Ronaldo is third with 15. Mbappe had started the Senegal game in 6th in the rankings alongside Brazil's Pelé with 12 goals. Mbappe's double strike took him to 58 goals for France, which moved him clear of former Arsenal, Chelsea and AC Milan forward Olivier Giroud as the country's leading career scorer.
Now it's just who wants it.
Mbappe has now scored in 3 successful World Cups. He became only the second player after England's Geoff Hurst in 1966 to score a hat-trick in the World Cup final during the 3-3 draw against Argentina in Qatar 4 years ago.
Make way for me, stand up for the champ.
Moving on from one goal scorer to another goal scorer to another goal scorer again this morning, we'll go to the camp of Norway, where Erling Haaland scores 2 in World Cup debut as Norway win.
For the champion, stand up.
Erling Haaland just 29 minutes to score his first ever World Cup goal on his tournament debut against Iraq on Tuesday. By the end, he had scored twice in a convincing 4-1 victory and delivered on his tag as one of the tournament's biggest stars. Haaland, 25, has been one of the world's most prolific strikers since he burst onto the scene in 2019, but he was made to wait until now to play at the World Cup, with Norway failing to qualify since 1998.
Now it's
When asked if he was already the world's best goal scorer after the game, a humble Haaland said he was in the conversation.
strength.
I would say I'm up there, Haaland said. I don't think I scored the most goals this season, so statistically, no. Harry Kane and Kylian Mbappe scored more goals than me, and that's the reality.
Stand up.
And Haaland said he would do his best to meet the expectations he created with the performance as it looks to guide Norway into the knockout rounds. Of course, I will try. Haaland said it's about continuing and don't think too much. It's difficult at this stage, but I will focus on the next game and, of course, be happy, but also stay calm.
Champion, stand up. Stand up. Stand up for the champion.
Moving away from the World Cup, let's go to club football, where Man United set £40 million valuation on Marcus Rashford, but Liverpool and Man City cannot trigger release clause.
Here we
Manchester United have set a 40 million transfer valuation on Marcus Rashford, sources have told ESPN, but ruled out the possibility of a move to traditional rivals Liverpool or Manchester City after Barcelona rejected a chance to sign the forward on a permanent deal. Rashford, 28, is in the United States preparing for England's World Cup opener against Croatia in Dallas on Wednesday, but the forward now faces an uncertain club future following Barcelona's decision not to trigger a 30 million option to convert a season-long deal into a full transfer.
Champions, for the champions, stand up for the champions, for the champions.
Yes, sir, wrapping up this morning, do not forget the games continue in the World Cup tonight. Reading down the fixtures to watch out for today and the early hours of tomorrow, where the likes of Portugal will be in action against DR Congo, another African side representing the continent of Africa. And also we see the likes of England also be in action. England versus Croatia, another star game to watch out for. Also our neighbor Ghana will also be in action against Panama, and also Uzbekistan against Colombia. It's been a beautiful time taking you around the world of sports on this midweek edition of Sports Zone. Tomorrow again is another beautiful day to join us on this journey. Same time, same station. The station where we broadcast for JDN 101.5 FM. Enjoy the rest of your day. I remain the cool, calm, and collected Joe. Simply call me the CCC on the MIC. Enjoy the rest of your day.